Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be talking about the Yashica Mat-124G. Now, this camera, I picked it up. I traded it for a 3D Nimslo film camera. I originally got that for $10 at Goodwill and traded it for this Yashica. So in this video, it's going to be more of my first impressions of what this camera can do. I'm going to be running a Ilford HP5Plus 400, and I'm going to be just walking downtown near OMSI in Portland, Oregon, and just walking back and forth and seeing what this camera can do. Also, I'm going to be developing my own film for the first time, and we'll see how that turns out. Is it okay if I take a picture of you guys? Thank you. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you. Now this camera does a 6x6 image, which is a square format, and you can only do 12 shots on this camera. Now, as you can see in the pictures, there is some lines in the film. Now, I'm not sure what those lines are. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the chemicals as I was agitating and developing on my own. Now, I'm going to try again on a future roll to see if the same thing happens. That being said, one of my favorite images from today's shoot was this image here. In this image, I had to expose for the bridge, and really I was hoping I could just get some of these highlights in there. But really what I should have done was expose for the highlights, which was the sunny left-hand side of the picture. But instead I exposed for the darker side under the bridge. And on the left hand side of this film, you can even see some of the water that just kind of stained. I'm not sure actually what it is. I'm sure it's like chemicals or something, but you can see I didn't do a very good job at developing my film. To load up the film, you get the bottom of the camera, you twist it to the open position, and it goes straight up. As you can see, you'll load your film on the very bottom here and then wrap it around. Some of the cool features this camera has is it is a waist level viewfinder. So you'll be able to see right through the waist level, through the top, which is actually one of my favorite ways to look at cameras. And apart from the digital, it's got the lens you look through to compose, and then it's got the lens that will take the picture. It is a TLR. The focus knob is going to be here on the left hand side. To crank the image, the right hand side, spin it once, bring it backwards, close it, take your picture. Now these buttons up top here One of them controls the shutter and the other one controls the aperture. This camera shoots from f3.5 all the way up to 32, and you can go from bulb mode to 500th of a second on this camera. One of the cool features this camera has is that when you push this here, a little magnifying glass comes out, so that way you can look down into it and compose your shot, make sure it's in focus. It is an 80mm lens. So far I am enjoying the camera. I just finished shooting a Portra 400 through this camera to better see what the quality is with color. Now, because it is one of my first time shooting black and white, I'm not a big fan of black and white, and I wasn't too happy with these images. That's why I'm going to be putting a color film through it and see what my thoughts on that, and I'm going to create another video in response to that. Now, so far I like the way the camera handles. I like the way you focus. I love the waist level viewfinder, and I think the settings are super easy. Plus it has a light meter. I currently don't have it functioning as I don't have a battery in there, but I'm just using my portable light meter that I can just check out and use that. So my first impressions of this camera is I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. I do like the camera. Not a big fan of the quality of the pictures yet, because it is a black and white, and I'm not a big fan of black and white, so I'm gonna have to wait until the color comes back to see exactly what that looks like. So thanks for checking out this video.